Have you ever reflected on why something that once brought comfort and ease now feels hurried, distant, or even aggravating? As men grow older, their bodies and minds transform in subtle yet profound ways. What worked effortlessly in your 30s or 40s may no longer suit you at 60 or 70. Yet, society rarely discusses the private routines we carry into later years, particularly around masturbation, a subject many avoid, though it remains a natural and deeply personal part of life. Here's the reality: masturbation in your senior years isn't just normal, it can be vital for physical health, mental sharpness, emotional stability, and sexual confidence, but only when approached with care. The problem: many older men unknowingly hold onto outdated habits and harmful myths in this intimate act. These 7 silent mistakes, as identified by leading doctors and men's health experts, could be draining your satisfaction, reducing sensitivity, or even causing long-term dysfunction. Let's break them down and, more importantly, empower you to reclaim this personal space with wisdom, self-respect, and renewed vitality. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend hitting that button and turning on notifications so you never miss another health tip crafted for you. If you find this content valuable, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to share how I can improve for you. Mistake 1: believing in the semen retention myth. Many older men fall into the trap of thinking that withholding ejaculation will boost energy, enhance focus, or increase testosterone levels. This belief, rooted in outdated notions and internet pseudoscience, oversimplifies a complex truth. While some studies suggest short-term abstinence may cause minor hormonal shifts, the reality is far more nuanced. Your body is designed for natural release, and suppressing it for extended periods can lead to discomfort, pelvic congestion, mood swings, and even a higher risk of prostate issues for men over 60. These consequences aren't just inconvenient, they can harm your overall well-being. Doctors emphasize that healthy, moderate ejaculation is beneficial, supporting hormone regulation, prostate health, tension relief, and better sleep. Holding back for weeks or months in pursuit of mythical benefits often results in frustration, irritability, and a disconnection from your body's natural needs. Masturbation isn't about proving control, it's about understanding your body's rhythm, respecting its signals, and finding balance. Think of it as self-maintenance, like stretching or deep breathing. When done mindfully, it can ground you, energize you, and foster a deeper connection to yourself. But if you're still clinging to the idea that control equals strength, ask yourself, what other outdated habits might be quietly limiting your pleasure and performance? The next mistake may surprise you, as it's one most men repeat without realizing. Mistake 2: using the same grip and technique every time. Routines can be comforting, especially for personal habits developed over decades. But when it comes to masturbation, relying on the same grip, pressure, and motion every time can subtly work against you. Many older men stick to what's familiar, unaware that this predictability can reduce sensitivity and even interfere with intimacy with a partner. The body adapts to repetitive stimulation, becoming conditioned to respond only to that specific pattern. Over time, this can make it harder to feel pleasure, reach climax, or stay mentally engaged. You might feel frustrated, disconnected, or even question your virility when, in reality, your body simply needs variety to reawaken. The solution is simpler than you might think: switch hands, adjust pressure, vary the rhythm, or experiment with safe, appropriate tools. You're not abandoning what works, you're expanding your experience. It's about keeping your nervous system engaged and your mind present. Just as muscles grow stronger with new exercises, your pleasure deepens with new sensations. This isn't about novelty for its own sake, it's about staying attuned to your evolving body and giving yourself permission to grow with it. You deserve pleasure that evolves with you, not fades with age. But another mistake, far more common than most realize, could be why so many experiences feel rushed and unsatisfying. You may not even know you're making it. Let's explore it next. Mistake 3: rushing through the experience. In younger years, many men learn to masturbate quickly due to necessity, secrecy, or habit. Over time, this hurried approach becomes deeply ingrained, and that's where the trouble begins. Rushing turns the experience into something mechanical, disconnected from true pleasure. It becomes more about release than enjoyment, and for men over 60, this haste can rob you of the richer, more fulfilling sensations your body is still capable of. When you hurry, your body doesn't have time to build arousal gradually, and your mind struggles to stay present. You race to the finish line, barely noticing the journey. Over time, this can desensitize you, leaving you feeling underwhelmed or emotionally flat afterward. What once felt connecting can start to feel hollow. Slowing down, however, changes everything. It gives your body space to awaken, engages your nervous system fully, and allows your mind to reconnect with each sensation. Deep breathing, intentional touch, and a slower pace can transform an ordinary moment into something nourishing and powerful. Pleasure isn't just about climax, it's about presence, rhythm, and curiosity. By treating this time as meaningful rather than routine, you feel more alive, whole, and in tune with yourself. It's not about taking longer for its own sake, it's about rediscovering what you've been rushing past for years. But even slowing down won't unlock your full potential if you're focused on just one part of your body. The next mistake might surprise you, it's something most men overlook entirely. Mistake 4. Ignoring the rest of your body. Over the years, many men are conditioned to focus solely on their genitals during self-pleasure, as if that's the only source of sensation. But your body is rich with nerve endings and pleasure zones that, when explored, can transform your experience. By limiting stimulation to one area, you miss out on the full spectrum of physical and emotional sensations your body can still offer, even after 60. Your inner thighs, chest, lower abdomen, neck, and especially the perineum are areas that can heighten arousal and deepen connection. These regions don't just provide physical sensitivity, they help you feel more present, attuned to your body, and emotionally aware. Gentle touch, massage, or temperature changes aren't indulgences, they're doorways to greater pleasure. Engaging your whole body breaks stale routines and creates a richer, fuller experience. It's not about being experimental, it's about honoring your body's complexity and allowing yourself to experience it fully. You're not just a single part, you're a system of sensations, emotions, and awareness. When you stimulate the whole, your satisfaction naturally grows. But even when you explore more of your body, the way you approach touch matters. There's one common oversight that quietly reduces comfort and sensitivity for countless men. It's simple yet often ignored. Let's uncover it next. Mistake 5. Avoiding lubrication. As men age, natural changes like reduced skin moisture and sensitivity alter how physical touch feels. Yet many continue to masturbate without lubrication, often out of habit or a belief it's unnecessary. The truth is, skipping lubrication can significantly limit comfort and pleasure. It can cause friction, irritation, or even microscopic skin damage that reduces sensitivity over time. Using a quality lubricant can transform your experience. It allows smoother, gentler motion, reduces discomfort, and more closely mimics partnered intimacy. It can awaken nerve endings that have gone quiet and extend the duration and quality of pleasure. For men with joint stiffness or reduced hand mobility, lubrication eases effort, making the experience more enjoyable. There's no shame in using tools that support your body's changing needs. Just as we use glasses to see clearly or supportive shoes to move comfortably, lubricant is a form of self-care. It's not a weakness, it's wisdom. Embracing it can make you feel more connected, alive, and in control of your sexual well-being. But even with the right tools, many men are held back by something more powerful than physical limitations. It's not in the body, it's in the mind, and unless addressed, it can silently sabotage even the most intentional efforts. Let's reveal it next. Mistake 6. Feeling shame or guilt about the act. For many men over 60, feelings about masturbation were shaped in environments where sex was taboo, and self-pleasure was seen as something to hide or feel ashamed of. Even now, decades later, those quiet messages can linger. You might logically know masturbation is normal and healthy, yet still feel guilt afterward or a need to keep it secret and rushed. This emotional tension affects not only your experience but also your broader relationship with your body and sexuality. The truth is, there's nothing shameful about taking time for yourself. When approached with intention, masturbation can be a powerful form of emotional grounding, stress relief, and even spiritual connection. It's a moment of self-respect, not indulgence. Studies show that regular self-pleasure in older adults is linked to better sleep, improved mood, reduced anxiety, and greater self-confidence. Yet, these benefits are diminished if guilt clouds the experience. Letting go of shame begins by challenging the origins of those beliefs. Were they truly yours, or imposed by others? When you see masturbation as a natural, healthy form of self-care, everything shifts. You deserve to feel peace, comfort, and pride in caring for yourself meaningfully. But emotional freedom is only part of the equation. There's one final mistake that often goes unnoticed, yet it can drastically limit your pleasure as your body ages. Most men don't realize it's an option until they try it, and when they do, everything changes. Mistake 7. Ignoring tools and enhancements designed for men over 60. As the body changes with age, many men experience shifts in sensitivity, dexterity, and stamina. Yet, despite these natural changes, they often stick to the same approach to self-pleasure used for decades, unaware of tools designed to support and enhance their experience. Whether due to pride, discomfort, or lack of awareness, ignoring these resources means missing out on deeper comfort, easier motion, and stronger sensations. Modern tools created for older men, like soft silicone sleeves that replicate natural touch, ergonomic designs that support stiff joints, or gentle massagers that stimulate new areas, aren't about replacing your touch or masculinity. They're about enhancing your connection with your body and adapting to its changes. Just as you'd use glasses without hesitation or invest in better shoes for joint support, using a well-designed enhancement for self-pleasure is smart self-care. You don't lose your sexuality with age, you evolve it. Embracing tools made for your stage of life allows you to explore pleasure in ways that are more fulfilling, less effortful, and better aligned with your current needs. You may discover new sensations that reignite curiosity and vitality you thought were gone. But tools and techniques are only part of the story. What truly transforms your experience is the mindset you bring to it, and when you start putting it all together, something remarkable happens. New mindset and a complete approach to self-pleasure. The most powerful shift you can make in your 60s and beyond isn't just physical, it's mental. As you navigate this stage, embracing a new mindset about self-pleasure can lead to a deeper, more rewarding connection with your body. It's no longer about habit, secrecy, or performance, it's about self-respect, curiosity, and honoring who you are today, not who you were decades ago. When you let go of old myths, shame, and outdated techniques, you open the door to an experience that's nourishing, restorative, and even healing. By introducing variety in your technique, slowing down to savor each moment, exploring your full body, and using tools designed for your needs, you experience pleasure that's more meaningful and satisfying. You're not just chasing release, you're creating connection. Pairing these physical adjustments with an emotional shift, reframing self-pleasure as care rather than indulgence, unlocks a part of yourself that may have grown quiet over the years. You regain confidence, vitality, and ownership over your sexual well-being. This isn't just about sex, it's about health, peace of mind, and lifelong intimacy with yourself. A complete approach means recognizing that your needs are valid, your desires are healthy, and your time alone is as important as any other aspect of your well-being. You're not too old for growth, discovery, or satisfaction. In fact, you may be entering the most connected and intentional chapter of your life, starting with how you treat yourself in private. Conclusion: reclaiming pleasure, confidence, and self-respect. Reaching your 60s and beyond doesn't mean surrendering intimacy, it means approaching it with deeper wisdom and intention. We've explored the 7 most common mistakes older men make with masturbation: believing semen retention myths, relying on repetitive techniques, rushing through, ignoring the rest of the body, avoiding lubrication, carrying guilt or shame, and overlooking tools designed for your needs. But more than the mistakes, it's about what you choose to do with this knowledge. You now have the chance to reshape this deeply personal part of your life into something more fulfilling and respectful of who you are today. This isn't about chasing what was, it's about creating a new connection that meets your body and mind where they are, without judgment or regret. As someone who's spent a lifetime learning and adapting, you deserve to know that sexual well-being is still yours to enjoy. You're not alone, and you're certainly not past your prime. Many men find that with small changes in mindset and technique, their pleasure and confidence not only return, they flourish. This isn't just about physical release, it's about honoring your body, embracing your experience, and giving yourself permission to feel good without apology. Now that you've learned these insights, the next step is simple: begin. You owe it to yourself, and the rewards may be greater than you expect. These lessons aim to inspire you to live fully and authentically. I'd love to hear from you. Share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your life. Let's support each other in embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this, comment 1, if not, comment 0 for feedback. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for reading, and here's to living life on your terms.